Hey guys, Max Convexity here. Let's look at these option strategy trades for tomorrow for the Defiance funds. I've already got the profit boxes drawn. Here's the profit box for tomorrow's SPX. Let's look at the spreadsheet and see what they did. All right, they sold the 48.70 strike. Yesterday, they sold the 48.60, so they moved it forward 10 points. The day before that, they moved the strike forward by 15 points. And the day before that, they moved it forward by a lot, 55 points. That's crazy. Yep, that is crazy. All right, so let's look at how many contracts we sold. They sold 231 contracts. All right. So they only got $12, which if you look at the price they've been getting, it's been getting progressively less. 16, 15, 12, 17, 17. That was better, but anyway, we're back down to 12 again. So, it is what it is. Anyway, so you subtract 12.14 from 48.70, you get 48.57.86. So that's 5 points of intrinsic and 6 points of extrinsic. Going for a total of 280,000. And you can really see the difference in premium from day to day because the fund hasn't got any smaller. Shares are still the same, and the fund size went up a little bit, about $350,000 due to last night's win. All right, so anyway, premiums are getting a little thin up here. We shall see, but still doing well. We're at 31 cents for the month. I mean, heck, that's not bad considering how we started. These guys have been on fire. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They've won 12 out of the last 14 days. All right, let's check out the QQQY. They trade NDX options. All right, NDX's chart looks very similar. They sold the 17,440 level, so they moved the strike forward a pretty good little amount. What does that equal? 60 points. And the day before that, they moved it forward 30 points. But then the day before that, they moved it forward 200 or 310 points. I mean, my gosh, that was a huge day. All righty, so they got $73. And if you look at how much they got, yeah, that's the least in a while. They got 64 back here. There could be slight differences because of where the option lies in relation to the in the money amount, to where the strike is, or where the market is compared to where the strike is. They usually sell the 65 delta, but it can vary a little bit. But still, you can tell the general trend as the market moves up, volatility comes in, and the prices that they're able to earn become less. This 116 right there was a 2-day option, so that doesn't really count. Well, they did a great job that day. That's the one they bought back for frickin' $6.45. These guys are killing it too. Let's see. So these guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, these guys are 12 for 14 too. He's just murdering it. 35 cents a share profit right now. Anyway, so they got 73 points. So the box needs to go from, well, we need to subtract 73 from the strike price to get the break even. And that's 17,366. So there we have it. So let's check out IWMY. IWMY trades Russell options. All right, this one's been a little more all over the place. Man, it would have been nice if they could have got that profit today. That would have been real nice. Almost got it. All right, these guys sold 487 options at the 1985 level. That's the year I graduated from high school. It's a good year. They only got $12.86. So 1286 less 1985 or vice versa. 1985 less 1286 is 1972. I guess it's either way. Um, Lots of intrinsic, not much extrinsic. You can see the extrinsic has been going steadily down too. As the market drifts higher, this extrinsic goes down, intrinsic generally goes down because the option price generally goes down. All right, these guys are going for 628 though. That's a pretty good, well, not really. It's actually the lowest one they've gone for in a while, in a week and a half or so. Yeah, and these guys, I mean, they did good. Oh, darn it. Oh, yeah, they're at 63 cents. Okay, if they could win, that would be awesome. I'm not holding my breath because they've been pretty hit and miss lately, but if they could win, it'd be down to 52 cents. I mean, my gosh, if we could, I think we got about another week. If they could win the rest of the days, they could maybe break even. Or anyway, it's just been a rough month for these guys. Not their fault. It's just the market's not cooperating with them. All right, so we've looked at all three profit boxes. Okay, well, I wanted to also look at, I also want to look at the most active options for TSLY. So I think somebody that was watching my my report on buying puts today, we on paper bought a 25-cent put that we bought the 9 put for February 16th just as a hedge. We're working on that. We're working on hedges and buying puts and everything. Here's the actual trade. 5 contracts for 25 cents. Strike price 9. That means the break even's 8.75. Oh yeah, this works now. This didn't work during my demonstration. Okay, so it means the break even's 8.75. So I put in an imaginary scenario in my class today that said, well, wonder if for some reason, you know, Tesla does terrible and it drops 20% tomorrow when earnings are announced, or, you know, drops 20% the next morning, or, you know, something crazy like that. Well, you know, what would happen to TSLY if Tesla missed earnings? Well, if it might drop to 7 if you took 20%. Anyway, I hope not. I mean, I'm just saying, just in a bad case, you know, I guess it's a bad case. So a person that had 500 shares theoretically could buy these 5 contracts for $25 a piece, which so $125 total out of pocket if you use Robinhood where you don't have a commission. But in any event, you know, or add in $5 or $10 for commissions. Either way, you know, not much money out of pocket. But if TSLY did drop to 7, that would make the price of the option go from 25 cents where you bought it to $2, about $2 plus a little bit, but at least $2. $2 if it goes there by expiration. Expiration's not for 3 weeks. I think expiration's actually 22 days. All right. So, you know, not a bad, if you're a huge TSLY or Tesla bear, you know, you can make a pretty nice profit if it does that. Like I say, I sure hope like hell it doesn't do that. But you think somebody was listening to my report and then maybe some big trader went out there. Look, this is one of the biggest trades on the board. Was they bought that 9 put, 371. The volume was 371. It was a $9,000 trade because they're just 25 bucks a piece. But anyway, I don't really think somebody listened to my show. I think that option traders, that's the best looking option on the board for hedging. We discussed it during the show. We went back and forth between the 10 put, which I bet is also right there. The 10 put looked pretty good too. It was 85 cents when we were looking at it. Somebody did buy 19 of those at 80 cents, or no, at 77 cents. You know, that wasn't a bad looking one either. You could look at that one. But the 9 put looked really good to me also. Well, the thing is, if you look at the volume on the 9 call, the volume's 371 on the 9 call and 371 on the 9 put. So when you buy a put and you buy a call at the same strike price, it's called a straddle. Surely that didn't happen here. That's not what I'm saying, but it's kind of weird they're the same volume. What I really think, I don't know if I really think this, but I kind of think this. Yeah, I kind of think this. I kind of think what happened is somebody did this trade right here. Well, let's start from the start. It's called a short synthetic. All right. All right, so it's called a short synthetic, and that's what it looks like they may have done. In other words, they sold the call to finance buying the put. They sold the call for, it said on there 97 cents, I think. We'll just load it up in the option profit calculator. And then they bought the put for the buy put price was 24 cents. All right, so I think that somebody put that trade on 371 times, but I may be wrong. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I'll talk to you in the morning. I'll be back about 8:30, and we'll look at how the futures opened up. Hey, let's check futures one more time before I let you go. I got to get to work. I got to find an error in this spreadsheet. My QQQY spreadsheet's off by a little bit. I think I made an error. Somebody in one of my discords is helping me locate it, so I'm going to go take a look at that. Anyway, all right, so futures are up pretty good. Still about the same thing. NASDAQ's up 3/4 of a point. Look at that. That looks good. S&P's up 1/5 of a point, 20 basis points. Russell's up 13 basis points. All right, guys, back about 8:30, 8:40 in the morning, and we'll see how these open up. Thank you very much.